A non-profit-making venture, and to cover costs, a small charge was made to wash and press each item of clothing. A shirt was charged out at a cost of 6p, and a tropical white uniform at a charge of 22p. The crew of Britannia always prided themselves on never making mistakes. This, of course, could never be totally true, as even the best-laid plans sometimes went astray. This happened on one occasion, when the royal washing turned a delicate shade. Britannia was anchored in harbours around the world. The Queen and Prince Philip sat inside the air-conditioned cabin, which was specially designed to ensure that they could be clearly seen as they approached the shore. When the Queen was on board, the royal barge would be crewed by 5 men and escorted by one of the motorboats. The barge was built by Camper Nicholson in 1964 to replace the previous royal barge, which had originally belonged to the Royal Yacht Victoria and Albert III. It is 12.5 metres, or 40 feet long, and has two 125 room. In 1992, he was reported as saying, "Okay, I've seen the museum piece, now where's the real engine room?" And it is true that the engine room, with its chrome dials and old-fashioned steam turbines, has an air of antiquity. But this was the very heart of the ship. And it was these two engines which carried Britannia over 1 million miles, once around the globe for every year of her life. Through the large white pipes into these turbines which connected to the gearboxes. The gearboxes are in turn connected by 30-metre-long shafts to the ship's two propellers. The engine room received its instructions from the bridge via the wheelhouse telegraphs on the speed and movement of the ship. The engines are capable of developing a total of 12,000 horsepower and drive the yacht at 21 knots, a speed that Britannia was capable of providing throughout her life. At the front of the engine room...
Okay, this is where the junior crew members washed up side by side, bunch of sinks. Said something like they had 80 people in the engine room, 80 crew members, eight on a shift. This was one of the Royal Racing sailboats, Bloodhound, and they had Navy people doing their thing with it. Royal Yacht Britannia is right beside me. They mentioned the special blue. There's not a rivet to be seen on this boat anywhere, they said, and that is gold paint. Gold painted. There's gold chips in the paint, in other words.
Boilers. The system of recycling the water is known as the closed feed system. A constant supply of fresh water was also needed in Britannia, and this was made by converting seawater to drinking water by processing it through evaporators. 2 of the 3 evaporators, which are located in the generator room, can each produce 60 tons of water daily. The 3rd evaporator, which is in the engine room, produces 20 tons of water each day. Electricity for the ship was produced by 3 steam turbine generators situated in the... This is the royal barge in which the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh travelled ashore when Britannia was anchored in harbours around the world. The Queen and Prince Philip sat inside the air-conditioned cabin, which was specially designed to ensure that they could be clearly seen as they approached the shore. When the Queen was on board, the royal barge would be crewed by 5 men and...
Well, we're coming into Aberdeen. There's the channel. Interesting looking ship. I don't know what they're carrying that. Almost looks like an icebreaker. Probably an oil carrier. Maybe it goes out to the oil rigs out here somewhere in the North Sea. Oh, there's another similar shape.